Hello, welcome back to a chapter a day. It is Friday. Yay! We have reached the end of another week. And we are about to enter into chapter 12 of Joshua. And it is not a long chapter. And it's also a chapter that's giving a lot of names of kings that were conquered by Joshua, leading the children of Israel into battle. So I'm not sure if I'm going to read all of those. I'll see. But we'll just go ahead and do the reading. Remember now, Joshua is leading. He has gone through battling with Jericho, with the king of Ai, the king of Bashan, the king of Sihon. A lot of other kings and cities have been conquered, great kings and great cities. So people are talking about this group of Israelites that are just moving through the wilderness and conquering cities. And the people are also seeing that God is now leading Joshua as he led Moses. So let's see what chapter 12 has to tell us. Now these are the kings of the land which the children of Israel smote and possessed their land on the other side Jordan toward the rising of the sun, from the river Arnon unto Mount Hermon and all the plain of the east. Sihon, king of the Amorites, who dwelt in Heshbon and ruled from Aroer, which is upon the bank of the river Arnon, and from the middle of the river, and from half Gilead, even unto the river Jabbok, which is the border of the children of Ammon, and from the plain to the sea of Chinneroth on the east, and unto the sea of the plain, even the Salt Sea on the east, the way of Beth Shemesh, and from the south unto Ashdoth Pisgah. Again, just a listing of the kings and the cities that they ruled, that were conquered by the children of Israel. And the coast, verse 4, and the coast of Og, king of Bashan, which was of the remnant of the giants that dwelt at Ashtaroth and at Edrei, and reigned in Mount Hermon and in Salcah, and all Bashan unto the border of the Geshurites and the Maacathites, and half Gilead, the border of Sihon, king of Heshbon. Them did Moses the servant of the Lord and the children of Israel smite, and Moses the servant of the Lord gave it for a possession unto the Reubenites, the Gadites, and half tribe of Manasseh. And these are the kings of the country which Joshua and the children of Israel smote on this side Jordan, on the west, from Baal-gad in the valley of Lebanon, even unto the Mount Halak that goeth up to Seir, which Joshua gave unto the tribes of Israel for a possession according to their divisions. In the mountains and in the valleys and in the plains and in the springs and in the wilderness and in the south country, the Hittites, the Amorites, and the Canaanites, the Perizzites, the Hivites, and the Jebusites. The king of Jericho, one, the king of Ai, which is beside Bethel. Okay, so I'm just going to go through the list of the kings that were all conquered and slain by Joshua and the children of Israel. Okay, so the first one was the king of Ai, or the king of Jericho, sorry, then the king of Ai, the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Jarmuth, the king of Lachish, the king of Eglon, the king of Gezer, the king of Debir, the king of Geder, the king of Homar, the king of Arad, the king of Libnah, the king of Adullam, the king of Makkedah, the king of Bethel, the king of Tappuah, the king of Hepher, the king of Aphek, the king of Lasharon, the king of Madon, the king of Hazor, the king of Shimron Meron, and the king of Akshaph, the king of Tanakh, the king of Megiddo, the king of Kadesh, the king of Jokneam of Carmel, the king of Dor, the king of nations of Gilgal, the king of Tirzah. All of these kings numbered 31. 31 kings Joshua slayed with the help, with divine help from God and the children of Israel as well. And I would say this, remember sometimes those kings would form a sort of conglomerate to fight against the children of Israel, because they would have heard how mighty they were, and they decided we're not going to face them alone. So you had some of them in groups, five kings maybe at a time, and they all were conquered by the children of Israel. So we see how God has wrought a mighty work through the children of Israel to rid themselves of the enemies who were occupying the lands that he promised their forefathers times back. So they are doing exactly what God said to do. So that's the end of our reading for chapter 12. Short chapter today. And this is just to show that God sets up and he puts down kings. If he doesn't want someone in power, then that person will not get into power. And whoever does is because God allows it. And who does not, ditto. So, and it's not that God is totally manipulating anything. It's that whoever is supposed to be there, God will allow the circumstances surrounding to work out in their favor or not. So, with that said, I hope you all have a wonderful evening and a great weekend ahead. For those of you who have been in the workplace for the whole week, I know you may be looking forward to that. And until our next reading, please remember, faith comes by the hearing of God's word. Take care. Bye.